everybody, Elisa here with another Vera Bradley bag of the day. Today is World Elephant Day. August 12th is World Elephant Day. So I broke out my Glenna in pink elephant to mark the occasion. And I have featured this in other videos. I have a video comparing various Glenna styles, and I think it was one of my earliest videos I talked about this bag because this was one of my early on Vera purchases. And so I don't have to go over it so thoroughly, but I just I can mention the basic features, but you can get a lot in here. But I thought I would show it, use it today, and then show it quickly in a video, just because of the elephants. And then I thought I would just pull out a couple of the other items I have in other patterns that have elephants, in case people aren't aware or they haven't seen those particular styles before. I just thought people might find it useful or interesting. So this, I did write the pattern years down because I never remember anything. The mind is the first thing to go. So this is Pink Elephants, and it was 2007, originally released in 2007, and then it was re-released in, I think it was 2013. And I have a feeling, of course that's before my time, before I really got into Vera, but my understanding is that the Glenna came out in the re-release. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's what I've heard. So this, I'm guessing this is from 2013. But it is that older, that older Glenna style where that still makes use of the trim, which is nice. You get the coordinating trim on the edge there. And the I looked around for a while at the pink elephant things because, like I've talked about in other videos, when you have a very grid-like pattern, sometimes if the pieces of fabric are not put together so that they're level, you get this sort of listing down of the elements of the pattern, and it's very sort of obvious, really throws the eye off. So it took me a while, but eventually I did find something where I felt like everything was lined up nicely. So the Glenna, the strap drop on this Glenna is about 10 inches, and from top to bottom is about 12, and this way is about 14. The opening itself is maybe about 13. It has the soft plastic zipper up top. It's recessed. It's a deep recess, which I'm not always crazy about, which is why I don't have too many Glennas. But I just had to have the elephants. So I love the Glenna with the elephants. That combo just really spoke to me. So you can see all my stuff in there. I got quite a bit in there today. Just thought I'd get the elephants up there real close. You can just see how sweet they are, and they have this sort of batik kind of tie-dye, woodblock printing kind of look, very Indian. There seems to be a lot of Indian influences of the textiles of India in some of the older Vera Bradley patterns, and I think this is one of them. It's just very sweet with the elephants with the blankets on their backs, alternating with the small paisleys, and a little touch of green with the pink. It's very pretty, and of course that's picked up in the trim. So it's a very nice, soft pattern, I think. It's a coordinating cotton lining, sort of a lattice pattern on the lining, but it's cotton, which is nice. Gives the bag some body when it's empty. So in here I can talk about my wallet too, which was kind of new. I had a packable tote with me today, and I had my iPad mini, and my GPS pouch, charger cord pouch, tissues, phone, and this wallet, which wristlet, but it does have a, I think it comes with a crossbody strap, although I think I took it off. Did it come with a strap? I think it, no, maybe it didn't. Maybe it was just a wristlet. This one may have just been a wristlet. I'm not sure. I have to, I put the name of this item in the video description because I don't remember off the top of my head what it is, but it's from the factory outlet. Obviously, it's this Flamingo Fiesta, and I thought that the pink and the black would coordinate well with the elephants, so that's why I pulled it out today. And I like this item too because it fits a smartphone. I use it for my iPod, that space there, that compartment, with the tab, the snap tab over it. It does have a zipper section there, and then your main, you know, section with a, like a trifold wallet construction, and a billfold pocket. I did go over this more in a recent video, so I won't spend too much time on it, but I just thought it would coordinate well, the pink and the black. So that was my main elephant bag today. Oh, it's got an interior zipper pocket, which is a good size, and then on the other wall of the bag, you know, the 3 slip pockets. They're not bad, not a bad size. I can get an iPod in there, my phone in there. So that's that. Oh, maybe I should just show it on. I didn't think to do that. Whoops. I always like to show the bags on because I think it's helpful for people, especially if they're interested in buying something vintage. You don't always get to see it on. Oh my God, guys. Crazy. So there it is on. It's very nice. It's got a nice soft look. And it sits up high, which I'm always saying I like. And it's pretty. It's not a very bright pattern. It almost could be a neutral, I feel like. Very comfortable. Like I said, I'm not a big Glenna fan, but I do love this pattern and this style. I think that they complement each other well. Very pretty. It's very sweet. So the other elephant patterns that I thought I would mention. Well, there's Ellie Blue, of course. This is the chain bag. Ellie Blue, I guess what? 2012. That was what I was going to guess. And so the coordinating trim is used on this bag, but in a very small area. It's not overwhelming, and not the wider band of trim, unfortunately. But you do the coordinating trim in Ellie Blue has the elephants. And they're very sweet. I love them with the trunks raised up. And again, the blankets, again with that influence of Indian textiles, I feel like. And in addition, if people aren't familiar, the lining in Ellie Blue has elephants, but it's harder to see in this bag, so I pulled out this laptop sleeve that I have. It does make use of the coordinating, the wider band of the trim with the elephants in this pattern, which is great. I mean, that's a huge band of trim. It must be like 3 inches. And here, you can get a better look at the lining, which also, in among the flowers, has elephants. I almost wish this were an exterior. I rarely say that about lining patterns, but this one, I feel like I would have been all over if this were an exterior print. It's really just very, very sweet. And I love the yellow. It's a good yellow. It's a very warm, appealing, sunny yellow. So that was that. And then, similar to the elephants in Pink Elephant, are the elephants and citrus. This pattern is older. What is this? Right, 2006, spring 2006. So the elephants are smaller, even though the trim is wider here. And you can see the elephants in there. There's one there. But they are still small in size, even though the, try to get the light good. Even though the trim is wide, the elephants, are on the small side, but still very sweet, again with a blanket over their backs. And I love this color scheme. I love the blue and the green together with the chartreuse yellow. But what's also nice about this pattern, if people aren't familiar with this pattern, is that the lining is elephants, very similar to the Pink Elephant pattern, where the elephants are alternating with small paisley shapes. And so the color, the color's a little bit different here, seems more green with the blue background. But very similar to Pink Elephant. And so it's very hard to resist. The spacing is a little bit tighter on the citrus lining than here. The paisleys and the elephants are closer together, but similar, very similarly rendered. So this for me, this makes it very hard to resist this pattern, even though the pattern itself on the exterior, it's not so exciting. It's sort of a soft pattern. I did just order another bag in this. Hopefully that will come. I'm a little nervous because there's something weird happening with the ordering system on eBay for me, but hopefully it will get straightened out. So this is kind of a very sweet and very calm pattern. There's not a lot going on in this pattern. Very subtle, little flowers and these sort of oval shapes. But because of that lining, makes it very hard for me to resist this pattern. Just anything with elephants. And then one last thing, it's just a short video today. I did remember just at the last minute, before I hit record, that Animal Kingdom has elephants. And so I thought I would, pull out my little petite villager. And Animal Kingdom was 2000. And so it's, it's in that great, the elephants are in that great wide band of trim there. I'm so pleased. I mean, I definitely, I love, whenever I'm looking at anything in Animal Kingdom, my goal is always to get zebras, because I do have a weakness for zebras as well as elephants. So I'm always trying to get good zebras in the trim and that are not cut off by the straps. But here is also pleased I get the elephant and the, not getting lost in the side seams of the bag. This one. So something about the zebras too I really do like. I mean, I'm on the fence about whether I want to get something in that old print zebra, but we'll see. Anyway, I just wanted to share that for World Elephant Day because I love elephants, and I know the day is supposed to draw attention to the plight of the African and the Asian elephants. So, they're losing their habitat because of us, and poaching. So I just thought, in honor of the elephants, I would pull out these patterns today, and I hope people found that enjoyable or interesting or helpful if they weren't aware of all the elephants that have appeared in some of the past Vera patterns. And hopefully tomorrow I'll get a minute and I can do a haul video, because finally my Vera Bradley birthday sale haul came. That took forever and a day. So I can show that, and I got some other stuff I ordered came in, so maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll actually have some videos with some newer stuff. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time on Vera Bradley Bag of the Day.